This is the plaintiff, Jennifer Flieger. She says she sold a Van Cleef & Arpels diamond ring on an eBay auction. And after the defendant had it in her possession and agreed to pay for it, she changed her mind. The woman returned the ring to her, and when she opened the box, she couldn't believe her eyes. There was a diamond missing. She went hysterical and is now suing the cheating defendant for the $3,600 she's owed. This is the defendant, Alina Brooke. She says she realized the serial number on the ring and the serial number on the bag that it came in were different, and that was a red flag. When she questioned the plaintiff about it, she responded with a curt, "It's a final sale." She disputed it on eBay. They sided with her, and so will the judge. She's accused of being fickle.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Jennifer Flieger.
Yes.
You are suing Alina Brooke for $3,600 that you say is still owed to you.
Yes.
For the sale of a ring on eBay, which she was allowed to successfully return to you after contesting. Talk to me and tell me from the beginning what happened.
This was a case that this transpired on April 29th. In my description, it was made clear on the return policy that I wouldn't accept returns for the item.
Okay, and let me see your original advertisement. So it says, up for auction is one of my most beloved pieces of jewelry, my VCA, Van Cleef & Arpels, Rose Etoile ring. It was a gift from my significant other. Sorry, I'm trying to rid myself of all memories. I am the sole owner of the ring. I have the original paperwork of when I had to get it resized. In addition, I have an imprinted valuation for insurance provided to me by Van Cleef & Arpels. Ring information, the brand, Van Cleef & Arpels, the year, 2000, limited production, no longer available, the name, Rose Etoile, a serial number, NY206136. It's 18 karat yellow gold, the diamond weights. Do you have the ring here?
Yes, I do.
Condition excellent, original price $11,500. Okay. You put it on eBay for $4,100.
Correct.
You bought it for $4,100?
I bought it for $4,100. Yes, I believe it was a higher price, but we agreed on the best offer.
So that was the best offer. All right. So you buy the ring, and what do you do for a living?
I sell jewelry on eBay.
Okay.
So I do often buy jewelry that I can resell if I do see a good value. So this was the case when I purchased this ring on April 29th, because as you read, Jennifer stated that the value of the ring was $11,500.
No, Jennifer stated that the original price was $11,500. I don't know what the value of the ring is, I imagine. This valuation for insurance, was that at the time of purchase, or that was now?
That came later. That was recent.
That was recent.
Right.
Okay. So go ahead.
I like the ring. Her service was excellent. She shipped it really well and fast. And then actually the next morning it started bothering me that, you know, I was expecting it for it to be $11,500 instead of $8,000.
The valuation.
So for the
because the valuation when you received it said what? May I see the valuation?
$8,000.
Let me see all of the original paperwork.
And this was on my eBay listing. This evaluation was there.
Oh, it was on the listing?
It was on the listing itself.
It was actually printed out, scanned and printed out?
Yes.
I mean, scanned into the listing?
Yes.
Is that accurate or not accurate?
No, she had it, but you couldn't see because she had really bad pictures.
Okay, hold on. Show me your original listing. Do you have a copy of your original listing?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. If you can't see something, you can't just say, hey, I couldn't see it.
You can see the
What really happened here? You got the stuff. You were delighted with it when you got it, and then you tried to sell it and couldn't sell it and wanted to return it?
Yes. No, I didn't. I couldn't try to. No, that's not true.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
I emailed her the next day, so I couldn't possibly. You know, I have items for a year.
Show me the item. Show me the email for the next day after you received it. Let me see that email.
I don't have that email, but I have an email. Actually, I have an email 3 days later that she responded to.
Did you get emailed the next day or 3 days later?
I got an email the day stating from her, "Hi Jen, I received the ring. Thank you for fast shipping, including all the paperwork. I'm very pleased. I will leave a very positive feedback. Thank you, Alina."
And then 3 days later, at the 3-day mark, you got one saying what?
Then I got one saying, "Hello Jen, I feel awful about contacting you, but I am really not happy with the ring. You have been so nice and prompt, and I thought I would feel different in the morning, but I am just not happy with it." And then can I I responded to her saying, hi, Alina, I'm sorry that you're not happy with the ring, but this is final sale as it states in the auction description. And I said, I don't accept returns, especially for buyer's remorse, and it said so explicitly in my description.
Okay, so then what?
So then I took the pictures to actually list it. I figured, okay, let me take the pictures, and I listed. So I took the photographs and probably the ones that you've seen before, and of all the paperwork and serial numbers. And you see, a serial number on a designer jewelry is a unique number that's never repeated.
Right.
So there were 3 different numbers, and one of them which she stated in her listing, and it shouldn't be close enough, it should be exact. And so this is the ring, and this is the
What was the difference in the numbers?
Well, the bag that the ring came in is the
Do
same.
you have the bag?
No, I don't have the bag.
Why not?
It's this.
You know that's part of the issue here. Why didn't you bring the bag?
Her statement was the serial number did not match what was on the insurance evaluation form.
She has 3 complaints. One is that the serial number NY yada 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 is nowhere. The next one is that the ring has a marking of CU 94, and that the bag had a marking of CU 0094.
No, that's the valuation. And the bag serial number, which the number she states in her listing is
the New York number.
York something number.
Okay, now let's look at whether that's what you told eBay. Right? Or PayPal?
Yes.
eBay, she said the number was different on the insurance form, the evaluation form. She didn't say anything about a bag. She said the serial number.
I have my communication with eBay.
So do I.
Right, but it's that the number's different on the insurance form than is on the ring. Is that false?
No, I had
It's
another
true?
jeweler. Yes, I have another
okay.
jeweler who.
Another jeweler. Hold on. Let me see the valuation form that you sent to her. Do you have that? Or did you send that up already?
I think I sent it up.
Okay. And that valuation says CU 0094.
Correct.
Right. And the ring says, according to this picture, CU 94.
Right.
Okay. The valuation says CU 0094. That's what your complaint is, correct? That close enough is not good enough.
No.
Is that correct, though?
Yes.
That's your complaint. She says that to eBay, and eBay sides with her.
Right.
I
They
have
didn't give me a chance to
communication.
even
Yeah, I know. You feel
show
they
them.
treated you unfairly.
I appealed it, saying that the serial number did indeed match.
What'd you say
And
when you
to-
responded, if not that?
That's what I did say. But
Okay,
they wouldn't
so you
allow
lost.
me.
It's not that they didn't give you a chance to respond. It's that you didn't like their ruling. Then you lost. Then when you were pursuing the
I appeal.
you shipped the ring back because it was in your favor already. You received the ring. Okay? And then you tell them that when you received the ring, there was a diamond missing.
Right.
And you tell eBay that.
Correct.
Does eBay contact you about
No.
that? They don't contact you about that at all.
No, I only found out when I received the letters from the court, and I could not believe it. Because you see, she's mentioning from the beginning, she's implying that I might be taking diamonds from that ring. That's why, which is
insanity.
Yes, because it would
Insanity,
actually cost
because
more money to take the diamonds out.
These are
than
little
the
diamond chips. The value of this ring is not the value of a diamond somewhere else.
Exactly.
The value of this ring is that it is designed by Van Cleef & Arpels.
Exactly.
That is the innate value of this ring. That is what makes this ring beautiful, because the chips are very small.
Yes.
Okay, so there's no value to her removing a chip. But if it got damaged in transit or whatever else, I guess that's why they ended up ruling in your favor. But that means they took the $500 from your credit card.
What $500?
Oh, you don't know yet?
They granted me my appeal.
When did that happen that you don't know?
What $500?
They charged $500 on your credit card that's on file for the missing
Who
diamond. eBay.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, well, that's what they did. All right, so here's where we are. Is there a difference between CU94 and CU0094? I will see you later. Okay. Bring me all of the paperwork, please. It has to do with my...
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Would you buy an expensive ring, one that cost more than $10,000 on eBay?
I would not.
Why?
I just don't trust putting my money on the internet like that.
What do you think? Who trusts eBay enough?
I would.
Why?
Because I'm crazy.
Okay. Well, I mean, look, people do this on eBay. People buy really expensive stuff. Is it a fair gamble if there's a way of protecting yourself?
I'd like to know the person who's selling me the ring.
But you're not going to know that. You know that, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So no, I would not.
Verification should be required.
Third-party verification in the back, going inside the courtroom.
I took so long because I just wanted to prance around wearing the ring. All right. We contacted Van Cleef & Arpels and didn't say who we were. and asked, because I have to know that the purchaser you sell it to is not going to have a problem, because if they have a problem, then you'll get into, and that's not what you bargained for.
Right.
CU94 is not the serial number. CU94 is a stock number, like a SKU number. And yes, CU94 is the same as CU0094. It has one serial number, the NYS number. The NYS 20 blah, 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 is in the advertisement, and it's not on the valuation report, because I guess they weren't that thorough, but it is on their receipt, your receipt for the valuation report. It is on there. And that's something that you took a picture of and showed to eBay.
No,
Stop. These are your photos, right?
Receipt.
These are your photos, right? Yes or no? These are your photos?
Yes.
All right, so you have that document that has the receipt number. This is from Van Cleef and Arpels.
Yes.
Okay. Because they don't put serial numbers on a ring. Okay. All right.
That's not
There
true.
is not a serial number problem in this case. Okay. There is not. And the money should not have been returned to your account. Okay. It was. So I am going to order you to pay the $3,600 remaining dollars that she is suing for. That means that you just bought the ring. Okay, the ring goes home with her. Now, obviously, eBay, PayPal, or whoever did this doesn't go through what I just went through. And frankly, I know that they don't, because the idea that you would have received $500 for a chip diamond, a little chip of a diamond, is so preposterous that I can't even tell you. And that's what happened to you. And now I know that during the break you asked, could you file
because I didn't know.
And you didn't know about it, and I understand that. But that wouldn't be fair, because she hasn't had a chance to defend against that. But you do have a lawsuit on that. You have a separate lawsuit that you can file challenging it, okay? But again, that's not in front of me. The one thing that's in front of me is these $3,600, and I find that there is no problem with the serial number of the ring. So I find that there has been no fraud at all, and no mistake, and no problem, and therefore this deal should not have been undone. I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of the $3,600, and then upon payment, then this goes there. Okay? That's my verdict.
Well, the plaintiff has won this verdict here in the People's Court. This is the defendant here coming out with the ring, right?
Yes.
All right. What's your reaction to how this
I don't think
wound
it's
up?
fair, because the serial number is the serial number, and it is engraved in every item. It's just not.
Okay, you have this ring here now,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Where it's in the box there? It's in the box.
I would assume it would be, right?
Let's check. Okay, there it is. What are you going to do with this now? Are you going to?
I don't know. I'll try to go to Van Cleef and Arpels and get a letter of some sort.
So you can resell it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Right around the corner there. Come on in here. You have $3,600 in this verdict. What's your feeling on that?
Basically, I'm happy and justice was served.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much it.
What do you think she tried to
I just think
do
when
here?
nothing that was.
Was it buyer's remorse?
I just feel when she got the ring, she really didn't like him. And then when I just said that I wasn't going to refund it from buyer's remorse, that's when that whole serial number.
Are you going to sell jewelry on eBay like this ever again?
I don't think so. Not of this value anyway.
Harvey?
Okay, real simply, you should always make a purchase on eBay an expensive one, subject to inspection and independent verification. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.